One thing Hazard brings to the job is a booming voice.
That's right, and he has some demand.
Already the showboating from Whitaker, who threw a punch behind his back.
It reminds you of one of those little guys who walks into a bar and say, hey, I'll fight any big guy in here. Just a mean little guy.
Yeah, he has that kind of consciousness for sure. Claims that when he was a kid, before his amateur stardom days, he used to spar with heavyweights in the gyms in Norfolk, Virginia. This is the 6th time in Buddy McGirt's career that he has been in the ring with a southpaw. Actually the 7th time. He's fought 6 previous southpaws and has knocked out 5 of them. Whitaker trying to go to the body with the left. Pernell, in recent years, has become an accomplished body puncher.
The thing about Buddy McGirt, he's knocked down true welterweights who's melted down from middleweights. McGirt, I should say, his nickname in the eyes of many is Magoo. Off balance into the ropes. It's been a cautious and tactical first round, but Pernell Whitaker, true to form, has been the busier of the 2 fighters. And lands for Whitaker.
All right, put your way out. Put your way out. Pull his arm out. Pull it out. Let's go, Pete. Keep up in there.
Another right hand over the top by McGirt. 2 in a row. And you're right, George. Whitaker seems to be an easier target for McGirt than he has been for most of his previous opponents.
When you're fighting a bigger man, he's supposed to search for you. You're not supposed to go searching for him.
Body shot by Whitaker. Drives McGirt back into the ropes. Buddy trying to go over and under with the right hand. Still no left hooks from Buddy McGirt. He loves to finish his combinations with them. He does not yet seem confident about throwing one.
And as I said earlier, hey, you're a boxer. Right hands are just as effective as left hooks. Why worry about a left hook?
Trading shots inside again. And for now it appears that Pernell Whitaker is going to get hit in this fight more than perhaps in any previous bout. Pernell starting to unleash the jab. McGirt trying to come back with a jab of his own. Not as crisp, it seems, early as he was with the jab in his brilliant performance against Simon Brown, November of 1991. Crowd chanting, Buddy, Buddy, Buddy. Whitaker steps up the aggression in return.
McGirt throws his left jabs and then holds his balance.
Every time McGirt got in trouble in the very troublesome Gennaro Leone fight on January 12th, Al Certo asked him to bounce and move, bounce and move. Left hook over the top by Whitaker. McGirt lands a right hand in return. George, I still haven't seen Buddy McGirt throw a left hook.
And I don't really think he should at this point. I think it's something he should save, put in reserve until you know you're going to hit this guy. Because he can only miss so many times with an off hurting left hook or some damage into it. Don't waste it.
McGirt coming over the top with the right. Pernell begins to slug away and trade shots with him inside. Body punches and shots to the chin. Both men seemingly becoming more accurate here in round number 3. Buddy up and under with the right uppercut. And 2 right hands over the top. Crowd warming to its support of Buddy McGirt.
Whitaker reminds me of a guy who does not take instructions well.
Solid left hand by Whitaker. McGirt came back with the right. It is almost impossible for most experts to imagine Pernell Whitaker knocking Buddy McGirt out. So you suspect that if they continue to trade power shots, George, it's going to redound to McGirt's advantage.
And every time Whitaker throws a power shot, he falls forward, so he's not able to land 2 or 3 of them. So it's not doing him any good. He should hit this guy 5 times and make McGirt follow him.
He is not following Benton's instructions to use the jab and try to slow down McGirt's right hand. He's leaning in there and taking right hands.
Boy, this is world-class stuff, guys. You just don't see much of this feinting, jabbing, hooking, smash. It's just wonderful stuff. It's better than you could have imagined. If this is chess, boy, it is violent chess.
Two brilliant boxers showing you how it is supposed to be done.
Clean punching. In the third round, Buddy McGirt came back and out-punched him with right hand, so I gave the third round to Buddy McGirt, but I thought Whitaker certainly landed the cleanest shots in the first two.
And after having been told by his trainer George Benton to jab more, Pernell Whitaker threw only 22 jabs out of 80 total punches in round number 3. Now in round 4, they are once again body to body, slipping and countering each other in a brilliant display of boxing. McGirt quicker with the left jab there. Pernell throwing more of them. Solid right hand by McGirt inside. And a left hand by Whitaker.
Whitaker's doing everything in retaliation. He's not doing anything on his own. When McGirt hits him, he try and hit him back. You can't go into a guy's hometown and start trying to be a counterpuncher. You got to get him.
And Pernell had claimed coming into the fight that his aggression would be the difference. He kept saying, I'm going to go out and put my hands on him.
Whitaker, you're not seeing much upper body movement at all. Standing with his head straight up, hoping he slips punches.
Rare for him because in the past he has been brilliant at standing in front of his opponent and slipping away. But give credit to Buddy McGirt for accurate punching. He is landing that right hand with continuous precision.
He's looking for one knockout shot. Lunges in and he can't get 3 punches together. McGirt lands his 2 or 3 punches and back away.
Right hand by Whitaker and then a left. One of the better combinations in recent rounds for Pernell. Fast hands by Buddy McGirt. McGirt throwing a fair number of left jabs, so the left shoulder certainly hasn't impeded him in that way. Doesn't seem to be throwing any left hooks, maybe just because of an absence of confidence in the punch. Maybe not because of pain.
McGirt is determined every time Whitaker misses him, throw a shot anyway, which is a good tactic.
Good
and
body
he backs
shots.
away.
Good body shots by McGirt, followed by a right hand. Pernell tries to do the same and takes another jabs, but they certainly haven't been ineffective.
Whitaker's corner has told him to keep landing body punches. The guy's getting tired. Well, after 12 rounds, you got to land some points. You just can't go for the weakening of the body.
And there's Whitaker scoring inside. Accurate uppercuts, and the jab, and the left hand, and suddenly Pernell Whitaker seizes command in round number 6. Driving McGirt into the ropes. Maybe those body punches will do him some good, George.
No, at this point, he's trying to cruise and take him a little rest. But at the same time, Whitaker is a hard puncher. You just can't do it without being alert. Every fighter rests in the middle round.
Well, 2 from Nevada and 1 from California, but they are West Coast judges in effect. So we're not looking at New York scoring per se. Good flurry by Whitaker as McGirt throws against the ropes. If he's going to go to the ropes, George, he better keep moving.
The average fighter is hardly ever told to just stay alert. You got a half hour, 40 minutes out there. Stay alert.
Good body shot by Whitaker. And that time he blocked the right hand with his left hand.
All right, push on out here. Push on out.
A little bit of a mini comeback in round number 6 for Pernell Whitaker, who seemed to have been losing his grip in the 3 previous rounds.